Okay, hello guys. Yeah, a lot of people have been requesting that I should teach them how to make their skin very crispy. Now we are going to be picking one of these images, which is this, and we are going to try and make the image a bit crispy. Now, normally the image is actually very good, quite alright, but it kind of lacks details. Like the skin didn't really come out very well, but like the person who touched it actually touched it right, but it's actually low grade. The place where I actually downloaded it, you check it out, it's not actually high quality like that, as to say. So what I'm going to do is to try and make this screen a bit crispier and a bit sharper. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So the first thing we're going to do is to I'm going to head over to our Photoshop. Let me go over to Photoshop. It's Photoshop Lightroom. It's Photoshop, Adobe Lightroom. Sorry, not Photoshop. Adobe Lightroom. Then I'm going to try to add the image. Now these are the ones I already done, but I'm going to look for the image and then I'll add it. I'm going to like browse skin, and I'm going to add the image. Now this is generally what we are looking for. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to like reset everything. Sorry, I'm going to reset everything. Reset all. So I'm going to reset everything to be like this. Now the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to increase the texture to the highest and increase the clarity to the highest. Now doing that, we will check it out. There are some dark spots created, and that dark spot is what we need to actually get the design to be a bit crispy. Then you're going to increase the haze a bit, and you're going to go to the green and then increase it to the highest. So you want your skin to have that nice greeny feeling. Then after that, we're going to go to our color. When you go to color, we're going to increase the saturation to like a very moderate amount. Now we're going to go to details. I'm going to increase the details to the highest. Now I know what you're thinking. This design, if you look at it, it doesn't look really good. Now this is actually going to be a layer for the main image. We're going to use it as a layer for the main image. So we increase our contrast very well. So as to bring out the darkness, those dark spots. We want those dark spots to actually show very well. We are going to save the we're going to save it. Now next thing we're going to do is that we're going to head over to this app here, Photoshop CC. This app I'm waving over the screen, Photoshop CC, and you're going to click on it. Now let's wait for it to load and open. Now what I'm going to do is that if you check it out, these are works that I've already done. I'm going to add. Then you're going to click on here to add. Go to your photo library and click on your skin. So you import that initial image first. You import it, you add it first. Then you now add this one as a layer. The one from Adobe Photoshop as a layer over it. So I'm going to add it now. I'm going to add it. So what we are going to do is that I'm going to click on this part, this place now. Then I'm going to go and go to the darken effect. So sorry. Now as I click on dark, then you reduce the opacity to 42 or to a very significant degree. Now check it out before after. Now you check it out, there is more green and it feels like there is more details. Even though the other image is it feels a bit like very well. Actually edited very well, but the one that we are looking for, that crispiness this time, remember, is the crispiness that we're after. So that's what we're after. So I'm going to click on done. I'm going to click on save. Then I'm going to save this to my gallery as png. And after that, we're going to head over to something else. I'm going to head over to Snapseed. Yeah, I'm going to head over to Snapseed. And in Snapseed, see, I already edited that one already. So I'm going to just import it, like import it. Then I'm going to now go ahead and increase the details to the highest. So you get me. Now I've gotten that crispy image. Now notice that this doesn't always work for every photo. There are some photos that you need to test different combinations. Sometimes you might not even increase the structure, sometimes you might want to increase the sharpness. For example, if it's a dark skin now, sometimes you have to increase the sharpness of dark skin. But I'm going to just increase the structure for this one alone. So this is the before, this is the after. So it's that crispiness, we have attained it at its maximum. So you can go back to tune image to, if in case you want the this thing to be a bit brighter, a bit darker. I'm going to make it a bit darker, a bit darker. Just leave it at -7, and I can increase the saturation, but I think I'm going to just leave the saturation -5 or so. But I think here is okay. But the image generally is actually quite okay. Now if you check it out, the skin appears to have more details on the skin. The skin actually appears to have more details than previous ones, and that nice grainy feeling. That nice grainy feeling. That's that nice grainy feeling. And so if you want to cut out this image, like, and you paste it let's say you use it in a poster. I'm going to, like, probably maybe I might do a poster on this, then I'll just show it as a sample as I'm talking like this now. But if I don't, well, that means you didn't see it. So that's just the thing. So I'm going to just end up exporting it. I'm going to save it, and that is all. Another thing that you can do also is that you can undo. You can just undo everything and go ahead and click on looks and click on accentuate. And you wait for it to do its magic, and that's it. So depends on what you want to do. Then you can go over to your tools, and if you feel like it's too yellow, you can go over to your saturation and then reduce the saturation a bit to a very confident degree. Sure, you get me. So then you export it and you save it. So this is now your final image. It's sharp, it's crispy, and yeah, that's it.